Good afternoon, everybody. This is Irene Weisman, immigration attorney. Today is Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about something called the Selective Service Administration and Selective Service registration. It's been coming up, and I guess I am, with the subject that I did yesterday, slowly building up the segment on citizenship and naturalization. So what is Selective Service Administration? Selective Service Administration is a government agency. It's a federal government agency, and it compiles a list of all males, practically all males living in the United States between certain age, okay? And it's basically designed for, in case there is a draft, in case of a national emergency, if there is a military draft, we have a national system that the government can use to respond to that particular national emergency. I believe the last time this was done was World War II. Okay, so the United States has an army that it's not mandatory. It's people volunteer to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces, but the draft exists, and we have the Selective Service Administration system to collect that information. So who must register? All individuals born as male, okay? So all biological males, okay, between the ages of 18 to 26. So Selective Service Administration says 25, but it's until you turn 26, basically. So between the ages of 18 until you turn 26. If you are a biological male, you reside in the United States, you must register for this system. In through the administration. To register, it's fairly simple. You just log in, provide some of your personal information, and you'll receive a number. Okay, and I believe they even send you a card or something as proof of registration. But once you're registered, you can verify registration in any way. Now, why is this important? Actually, let me backtrack. Even if you are here undocumented and you are in that category who must register, you must register. If you are here on TPS, on temporary protective status, you must register. If you entered on parole, okay, for example, you must register. If you are applying for asylum, if you are an asylee, a refugee, between that age, must register. Obviously, if you have your green card, if you entered here with an immigrant visa, you must register. Implications if you don't. Okay, so I'm going to talk about immigration. Okay, so it's important for the purposes of naturalization and citizenship. There is a question on the N-400 form. About whether somebody has registered or not, and if you did register, then you have to provide your system. Now, if you didn't register, then it depends on how old you are today, if you are, and how you got your green card. So if you are under 31, you'll have to provide what's called a status letter and an explanation as to why you failed to register. And if you are older than 31, then you don't have to do it. And why is that? It's considered good moral character for the purposes of citizenship. Why age 31? Because that would be 5 years from the age of 26. And for the purposes of citizenship, they require 5 years of good moral character. Okay, so that's that. I have seen USCIS deny citizenship to males who are older than 26 but under than 31 who failed to register, even with the status letter, even with the explanation, then buy it, denied. Okay, You can refile your application after the age of 31 because, you know, you're outside of the 5-year good moral character period. All biological males between the ages of 18 and 25, if you're here in the United States, must register. By the way, there have been some rumors, and I mean, again, this is rumors, you know, so fair warning. I'm not sure how true this is, but, you know, the new administration did say, you know, oh, we're going to check the Selective Service Administration system, you know, and if somebody didn't register, you know, it's going to be like, you know, a penalty or whatever, some sort of, I've never seen this. They've really never done this. I mean, technically they can because there is that requirement. I don't know if this is ever going to happen or not, but just to keep that in mind, that, you know, you must comply with this. But, you know, if you are a student between those ages, you know, you're not going to get any financial aid or anything like that if you didn't register. So, I mean, many colleges register you automatically. Just make sure when you do register that you do not indicate that you are a U.S. citizen, because if you are not a U.S. citizen and you say you are, that's false claim to citizenship, and that's bad. Okay, that's going to prevent you from getting a green card and from naturalizing. You know, so just, you know, please don't do that. False claim to U.S. citizenship is bad. But you must, if you are biological male between ages of 18 and 26, Selective Service registration must. Okay, and you know, you just can Google all that information. Go on Google, type in Selective Service, a bunch of information is gonna pop up. Self-explanatory. Okay, have a good evening, everybody, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.